What up, YouTube? Topaz J's back for another review, and this one is to that Cardi B money, and I'm giving this one to red light here, dude, because this was pretty trash. And I understand it when you understand the grand scheme of record labels, because these people are just morons. Because what they're trying to do is duplicate the same success that she got with Bodak Yellow with this one right here, as you could tell they got the same producer. As the producer is Jay White did it, as it got the same exact feeling that Bodak Yellow had, but yet it's just not as good, and music and times have changed since Bodak Yellow has came out. But yet, don't tell record labels that. Record labels believe there's a formula to making hits, even though the formulas never work. You feel me? It's like this. When 50 Cent first came out with the Magic Stick, I wasn't big on the Magic Stick. I didn't like it at all, but yet the culture was big on it. So therefore, after that point, the record labels told 50 Cent, every album you do, you gotta have a variation of the Magic Stick. And not a single one of those variations that 50 Cent did ever came close to what the Magic Stick did. This is why acts like UGK, when after they did Big Pimpin' that the culture grasped on, they're the ones who decided to decline doing Big Pimpin' 2 with Jay-Z and Timbaland on the beat. Now me personally, I would have liked to hear it, but I understand them, because for the most part, when record labels try to force you to do the same kinds of songs over again, one, you're not going to put forth the same kind of effort that you did from the first time. And second, odds are the core music of it will not be as good, because music continues to progress forward. There's no key way to say if I put this person together with this person, it's going to automatically be a hit to go ahead and make all of this money. Doesn't happen like that. Why do you think DJ Khaled's mixtape albums don't really go platinum or anything like that? But yet he's trying to run off of that record label mindset of, if I put all of these top name artists together with these big name producers, then I'm gonna have a bunch of hits on my hands. Does not happen. And let's be real, man. If they knew what they were doing, they would have put Cardi B together with this producer a long time ago if the formula was to work. But when Cardi B became the phenomenon that she is and such, man, it was something that a lot of people didn't foresee. For Cardi B to go from stripper to reality show to being on top of the females of the rap game and all of that stuff, dude, that was unheard of. Like, nobody did that until she did it. So if they knew what they were doing and the formula and all of this stuff was working, then they would have been able to do that a long time before Cardi B, because it's not like reality shows are new. As the basic concept of this song is Cardi B just talking about, I need to have money, money is what I'm all about and all of that. But yet, it's not really a concept song. It's really just her trying to go in with some particular punchlines on top of this super dry production that would work if she was a better lyricist. And that's really one of the key differences between Bodak Yellow and this one, is Bodak Yellow's production, even though it was almost as simplistic, it was much better. Like, you get a better feeling through Bodak Yellow than you get with this Money track. As Cardi is saying a few things in here worth of interest, like how she said that her dude eat her in the car, that's Meals on Wheels. That was alright. How she said, I did go pop, as in pop star and all that, but what she meant by pop is I'm busting all of these chicks' bubbles and stuff. Like, these were pretty decent balls, but not enough to carry over the fact that it's lackluster production, and that hook, which is supposed to be catchy, there's only but a few instances in it that feels like it could be catchy, and it just falls flat. And the last thing I want to talk about, which I found kind of funny, like, you see the artwork here for Cardi B and the little gold gloves that she got as she's posing all but nude on here, man. What's funny about that is Rihanna once saw those gloves in some show or whatever. Like, people online been running with it, but yet she looked at those gloves and completely declined to go ahead and wear them or buy them or anything like that. As she said, it's the most ghetto-ish I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, when you say that, like, Cardi B is like, hold my beer. that's perfect for me. Which is funny. I honestly do think the look works for her because, you know, she is the head of the ratchets out here these days. Overall, a pretty terrible song that I would recommend you to go ahead and skip past. As you can tell, all they're trying to do is remake Bodak Yellow, getting the same producer, getting the same vibe, hoping that it'll work, but yet doesn't quite happen that way. Much like how they keep on trying to bring back the Terminator because Terminator 2 was so good from back in the day. They trying to work that same kind of formula, but it hasn't worked. And this project right here ain't gonna work. Cardi B needs something new, different, and dope for her to continue to climb. But if she begins to just look back at her past hits and try to remake these past hits, it's not gonna work. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.